Good Business San Diego Financial News Update, sponsored by Wilsey Asset Management.
Well, good evening. I'm Brent Wilsey, president of Wilsey Asset Management. Well, some great news. More Americans than ever before are investing in the stock market. Now, we think about that. That could be good news, but it could also be bad news. And I say that because there are things that go on. It's kind of funny. I've been trying to educate people on how to invest in stocks for many years. It can be very safe if you do it correctly. But unfortunately, that's not quite the direction we're going. Actually, 54% of Americans with incomes from $30,000 to $80,000 now have a taxable investment brokerage account. And what is the cause for this? Well, what's happening is that there's no longer commissions to trade stocks. So you could trade 100 stocks in a day and pay nothing at all, no fees, no commissions. So that's been very helpful. The other thing, too, is social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. There's now people on there talking about how you can make a lot of money trading stocks, and it's so easy to do. This is all you have to do. And it's kind of funny about these people. They're not licensed. They probably don't have a lot of knowledge about what they're doing, but they're good promoters. And they get you to say, yes, I'm going to do this because I saw it on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. Be very careful of that. And then also, too, the thing is, it is so easy. Remember years ago, if you wanted to trade, you had to go to your computer, turn it on, log on. Probably take you, gosh, 5 minutes to do it. Now, it's right in your hand. You can probably do a trade in 30 seconds. Now, it is kind of funny, too. There's an old saying that when you go to your barber and your barber starts giving you stock tips, that's the peak of the market. Well, that's what we're kind of hearing now. I'm sure you know somebody that is really not in the industry or the profession, and they're telling you, oh, you should buy XYZ company. It's a great buy. But the problem with trading stocks versus investing is that people doing the trading stocks don't really understand the fundamentals of what they care or what they're investing in. They don't even care about the fundamentals. They say, well, I'm making all this money by trading. This is great. And the thing they do not understand is they're doing short-term investing. They say, no, that's not correct. I've been doing this now for 2 years. I have a plan. Works out very well. They don't realize that the length of the market is well over 100 years, and you're actually investing for your lifetime. So 2 years of investing, 3 years of investing is not long-term, it's very short-term, and they will run into problems down the road. And what happens with a short-term time frame, it gives them a false sense of confidence that what they're doing works, and then when things don't work, which will happen, they have no clue what to do, and it's a problem. So they don't even have the knowledge of the earnings of the company they're investing in. They don't have the knowledge of the debt of the company. They know nothing about the company. They're just trading stocks. Might as well go to Vegas and bet on black because your odds are about the same longer term. Longer term again, 2 to 3 years down the road. But in my 40 years of doing this, 40 years plus of doing this, I hear the same story like, well, Brent, you don't get it. You've been doing this too long now. It is different today. And I have heard that over that 40 years, probably at least 3, if not 4 times. It is never different. It's always the same. Investors, traders just do not understand what they're doing is not long-term. And it can work very well in up markets, but things go sideways, things change. And when that starts happening, well, then you really get into a difficult parameters and you just can't do as well. And actually, I tell people too, if you get, what's a safe return is a 10-year treasury at 4%. If you can double that, get 8 to 10%, you're doing very, very well. So for more information, go to our website, smartinvesting2000.com. Again, that's smartinvesting2000.com. There's a lot of great information there. We got to do a podcast that helps you out. Also to the newsletter, it's free, it goes out every Friday at 5 o'clock, smartinvesting2000.com. Have a good evening.
This has been a Good Business San Diego Financial News Update, sponsored by Wilsey